Yeah, so yeah, it depends on my day. I just use a powder or I use like a gel. I would say I'm like a mix of like kind of alternative and a bit of like kind of trendy girly.
I think that makeup isn't an art form that most people recognize. I think that we all understand when we see art on a wall that, you know, someone worked really hard and put their heart into it. But once you've seen Kylie's process and how much thought and skill and creativity she puts into what she does, you start to see it as an art form.
My mom probably still has the picture where I got into her makeup cabinet at like 3. Yeah. And yeah, she found me like when I was trying to find lipstick.
She has always had such a massive sense of fashion. And I remember buying this huge makeup caddy from Costco, and it was so extreme. And I don't ever remember seeing her that excited about a present. And I'm pretty sure that she had the entire thing used up within, you know, a month.
I felt like it's a way of expression, and again, something like I feel I have control over, and that's it's kind of a way of like owning my body. I'm on the autism spectrum. I was diagnosed by a kinsman when I was about 12. Well, I was convinced, nah, they had to be wrong. Like, no, I can't relate. But then getting the description of the spectrum and then finding like, especially the autistic community online, the actually autistic community, and finding people that I felt like I could relate to, I started to embrace it more when I was an adult. And now I want young autistic girls to be able to like see themselves in me and realize there's nothing to be ashamed about. You're normal, you're fine.
It's been really delightful, especially when she started getting roommates to do their makeup for baby showers or when they went on a date or had a speaking engagement. And I love how she gives that gift to other people.
The makeup helps her to help others. I think we live in a world that can be very mean, that can be very hateful. It has its ups and downs. With Kylie, she reminds you that there's beauty, there's true beauty in everyone.
Oh man, she is so talented. She's teaching me new makeup tricks all the time. I don't do makeup that often unless I'm like going to a drag show.
I go to shows, be their little groupie, support, and then I was getting told, like, I would have queens come up to me and compliment my makeup, and you know that's a compliment when these really nice, like, blended faced queens are coming up to you and going, okay, how did you do that? Like, I want to learn that, or that's beautiful. And I was thinking, maybe this could be something that could be fun to do rather than just, you know, being on the side.
One of my favorite memories is like our last show, and it was her first performance. Oh my God, she did outstanding. She calls herself Missy Divine.
The name came from, of course, the iconic Divine, who I love. She's very campy and opened a lot of doors for a lot of queens, even for today. And then Missy was the nickname Melissa McCarthy had growing up, and she's one of my favorite actresses, and I really am inspired by her a lot personally too, and she's helped a lot with my body image, especially like, during the pandemic, like that was the one thing that would put a smile on my face is her movies. Like, she helped with my mental health.
I love most about Kylie would be her personality and how outgoing she is, how friendly. She is definitely one of my inspirations. She's really there for you when you need her.
There's this really beautiful thing that happens when people discover their thing, what it is they're good at. Not even what other people tell them they should do or what they're even most talented at, but what sparks joy in them, what brings them excitement. And so for me, it's been really beautiful to watch Kylie learn to accept herself, but also in accepting who she is, help others to do the same.
The world has its expectations, and everyone isn't able to live up to these expectations. For Kylie, she wants everyone to know and to have a safe space to live and to express themselves, to feel as if they're valued and they matter, and she's doing a very good job.
her first and initial response to everyone is to accept them for who they are. And that is a beautiful thing. I don't think there's any single person in my life that's ever taught me more about how to unconditionally love people.